perimeter. Perimeter is a geometric term. Now, we could talk about geometry. Don't write this, but I want to talk about it just a second. You may know what geometry means. What do you think it means?
Area and perimeter.
No, that's what's in geometry, but what does the word geometry mean itself?
Shapes.
No, but shapes are in there. Well, have you ever had this? Geography. What did you do in geography class or in your social studies class talking about geography? Maps. Geo means world. World maps for a graphy. Graphs, maps. So if we use the same thinking, the same logic with geometry, what's geo?
World.
World. Now that leaves metry. Metrics is a measurement. So world measurement is what geometry actually means. And we're starting a section on geometry where we're going to deal with things measuring the things that are in the world, the shapes that are in the world, and all the things that go along with it. Geometry is a really fun subject to go into because of all the things. You have math coming to life as pictures, in other words. So, just a little side note about geometry and where it came from. But we're going to start our geometry with perimeter. Now, first thing I wanted to discuss with you is the word formula before we ever start really diving into perimeter and area and all the other stuff, volume and stuff like that. Formula. Formula. What comes to mind when I say the word formula? Cole?
Stuff like what ingredients you have to put in.
What ingredients to use and in what measurement of it to make it right. Correct?
At the time.
I think of a mad scientist doing formulas. Pour a little bit of this and a little bit of this and this and doing stuff. All right?
The order of which problems are solved.
The order in which problems are solved could be a formula. Well, let's break it down. Formula is the math operations. Now, what are operations?
What you do.
Math operations are the add, subtract, multiplies, and divides. Alrighty? So, a formula is the math operations that are used to help us find the given, I'm going to call it a chore. The given chore. Today we're going to be given the chore finding the perimeter. Tomorrow we're going to be given the chore find the area. A formula is the math operations that are used to help us find the given chore we're told to do. Now let's talk about perimeter itself. Perimeter. What did you learn in our little video thing? What is perimeter? Don't tell me how to work it. Tell me what it is. What is perimeter? Parks.
Like the outside.
Okay, I might use the word outside. Let's try to be more simplistic.
The outside measurement.
Okay, I might use the word measurement with it. All right, let's be more simplistic.
The length.
I like the word length, but I want to use a different word than length.
The total length around
The total
object.
length, all right? I kind of like that, but I think there's an easier way of saying it. It starts with a D.
Diameter.
No, that's in a circle. I didn't say anything about our diameter. Oh! Who was it? Who was it? There we go, Anna. The
Distance.
distance. The distance around a straight-sided figure. The distance around a straight-sided figure. Straight-sided figure. Now, why did I put in there specifically straight-sided?
So you can't find like around it. If it's a circle, you can't
Right.
find it.
You cannot find the perimeter of a circle.
Or like if it has squiggle.
Diameter.
If it's an oval, you can't do it.
It's the diameter.
No. Diameter has something to do with it, yes. If you're going to find the distance around the circle, you use something different. A different formula, because it's different. But if we have a straight-sided figure, a triangle, an octagon, a pentagon, a rectangle, a parallelogram, trapezoid, straight-sided figures, you can find the perimeter of it. You can find the distance around it.
Something that like has an angle or.
Something that has angles in it. Straight-sided and has angles. So the perimeter is the distance around a straight-sided figure. To find that distance, we use a formula. So our perimeter formula we're going to write here. What is this? You recognize this bad boy? Math chart for what? Tax test. On the front, it has a bunch of stuff: length, customary, capacity, volume, mass, weight, time. But on the back, it has a mathematics chart: perimeter, circumference, area, volume, and pi. These are the formulas, the math operations that we do to help us do whatever we're told to do. Now on this, they give us a nice, fancy, the perimeter of a square. Perimeter equals 4 times S, and S being the side. Or it says rectangle. Perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Or perimeter equals 2 times the length plus the width. Now those are all fancy formulas. I like them. But there's something a lot easier. And we learned that when we watched our little video. If you can remember the very, very simple word add, if you can just remember that, you've got perimeter down. It will work on every stinking perimeter problem, Tucker. It will. See, this one up here says perimeter of a square, do this. Perimeter of a rectangle, do this, or you could do this. Why don't they just write this on there? Because it works on every stinking
One.
one. Add all the sides and everything's cool. You don't have to remember 3 or 4 different formulas. On perimeter, just add all the sides together. Now, I did not say add all the sides up. We never have added up. If I remember correctly, we either stack them and add down, or we put them longways and we add sideways. So why don't we say add them up? Why don't we say add them together? Stupid Americans. Alright. Add all the sides together and you got perimeter. So, looking at our first example here, this is a funky looking rectangle. I'm telling you it's a rectangle because it doesn't look like a rectangle because I can't draw very good. But it's a rectangle. Let's play like. Play for like. It's 6 on one side, 4 on the other side. The perimeter is 10.
No.
Why not?
You just add those two sides.
I did add my sides. Oh, wait. Only 2 of them have numbers on them.
They're the same.
Oh, if it's a rectangle, what do you know about rectangles?
All the same.
Opposite sides are equal.
Opposite sides are equal. So if that's 6, that means this bad boy has to be 6. If that's 4, this bad boy has to be 4. Now we add all sides like you're telling me to try to do. 6 and 4, 6 and 4,
10.
10 and 10,
20.
20. Now folks, since we're dealing with geometry and measuring things, we must have feet in this problem. We must have a label to our answer because we are measuring, finding the perimeter using measurements that are given to us, either feet, meters, centimeters, inches, whatever. So our answers must be 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6, and we get 20. Do I need to show us another one of those? Okay, what did I do here?
Or just
Irregular. I want to find the perimeter here of this irregular figure. I don't even have a word for it. Well, let's count how many sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon. It's a hexagon. It's not a regular hexagon. It's an irregular hexagon. Regular meaning all the sides are equal. Alrighty. So this is a hexagon, and I want to know the perimeter of it. So what do we do?
Add them up.
There's 7 sides.
Was it? Did I say it wrong? 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, it's not a hexagon. It's a heptagon. Heptagon. My mistake. Thank you for correcting me, brother. Very good. It's a 7-sided figure. Heptagon. All right. So what do we do to find perimeter? Is there a fancy formula? No. Just add up all the sides. So here we go.
5, 8, 15.
So I got 5, 8, 7, 5, 6, 2, 5.
Coach Jordan, that 8's supposed to be.
Did I miss a 3? Thank you, messed up. 3. Here we go.
8.
15.
I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry. Matt. 8, 15.
20. 26. 28. 33.
33. So my perimeter is 33 meters. Very, very easy concept today, y'all. Perimeter. You can use this funky thing, formulas, for the rectangle. But when they give us an irregular figure, these formulas are thrown out the door, aren't they? These formulas are for regular figures, not irregulars. So on perimeter, how about we just learn perimeter means we walk the perimeter of the room, meaning we are trying to find the distance around the room, which means how about we just add our steps all up and we got it. Add all the sides together for perimeter. Kill it, Daryl.